What's the baby daddy's name? You don't know his name? Is that a little messed up?
Yeah, I met him when I was prostituting a long time ago.
Cops rescue babies found in milk crates by EWU body cam. This is Attorney Brooke here. Let's get going, you guys.
On the morning of June 24th, 2022, employees of a pizza shop were working in the back of the restaurant when one employee called everyone to the front to witness the bizarre scene unfolding in the parking lot. A seemingly heavily intoxicated woman was teetering around in loops on a bicycle, doing her best to stay upright with the two large milk crates bungee corded to the front and rear of the bike. The employees stood and watched in amusement until the woman hit the curb directly outside the restaurant's door and nearly toppled over, revealing the contents of the milk crates. It was at that point that the employees' smiles were wiped away as they realized what they were seeing. Two limp infants were nearly spilling out of the frontmost crate. One baby remained curled, motionless on the bottom, face pressed against the shoulder of the other, who was unable to move much due to the cramped conditions of the crate. A few minutes later, Officer Getz with the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department arrives and approaches the restaurant to be first greeted by the woman with the bike.
Officer seen my babies in the milk crate. He told me to put my mobile wrap.
Okay.
I put my mobile wrap on when the police officer was brought.
Okay, where's your
They
kid?
got my baby. They straight took them out of the basket when I was putting my wrap on.
So those are your kids?
Yeah, they're both.
Okay. Do you need to see a medic or anything?
No, I was from my house, and I was coming to see my girlfriend.
Okay.
And,
You don't have, you can't be just driving your babies around like that.
no, I already talked to a police officer across the street over there.
What police?
And they told me to put my mobile wrap back on. So I was putting my wrap back on.
Yes, sir. I'm done at location before I reach an 8.
Yeah, it looks like at this point she's wearing her mobile wrap is more of like a fashion statement. I don't think we were carrying our babies in this mobile wrap, regardless.
Do you have better way to transport two kids?
No, I don't.
Are they your kids?
Yes. I'm a single mother. I don't have no help with nothing.
Okay. Where do you live at?
I stay on Prospect with my mom.
Okay.
But my friend wanted me to come down here to 12th Street to see her.
Okay. She didn't have a ride?
No.
Didn't have a car for you? You got your license on you or anything?
No. My name's Blossom Kirby.
Okay.
Can we go back in and sit down?
Touching Northeast 13, Baker 226, Baker 237,
You just have to sit right here for me right now. Thank you.
It's at this point Officer Getz returns to her car to run the 35-year-old's name through the system to find out if she has any criminal history or active warrants.
So they are sunburnt all to hell. Yeah. They're a newborn.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is so sad.
1420.
That's probably from DCS, so they're going to have to be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, this is certainly a sort of CPS situation, some sort of family services, wherever we're based out of here. It's where the state is going to hold some sort of interest in the well-being or best interest of these children. If there's obviously a situation where this mom, whatever it is that she's going through, her circumstances prevent her from providing for these children at kind of the bare minimum that we're required to as parents. So the state needs to step in and kind of see what we need to do to mitigate these circumstances for these children.
Kirby, mom's not being blocked.
She thinks it's okay. What's your address?
What's my address?
Yeah, where do you stay at?
At my mama's.
Does your mom have a phone number?
I was staying at the VOA. No, my baby daddy does.
Where's he at?
He's not my phone.
He has your phone?
Yeah.
Is he able to come get you?
No, he gets the bike. He got the bike.
He has a bicycle too?
Yeah.
What's the baby daddy's name? You don't know his name? Is that a little messed up?
Yeah. I met him when I was prostituting a long time ago.
237.
Such an unfortunate circumstance. I mean, I don't want to judge this woman. Clearly, she hasn't had the best go at life here, but damn, woman.
Are you still prostituting? No? Okay.
Your confidentials
Oh, my
210782.
ex-girlfriend, I can call her. She calls all right.
Grab me the driver's side rear tire.
Do you have a phone?
Yeah. This is her number.
237.
That's where
That's where you were gonna go?
Yeah.
And she knows you have 2 babies?
Yeah. She wanted me to come and see her. That's why I came out.
She don't have a car? She couldn't come pick you up?
I don't know if her daughter, none of them.
How long you been riding your bicycle out here?
Not that long.
Not that long?
I just left from my mama's house.
Okay.
So, and then I came right there and the police pulled up on me over there.
What? There were police that stopped you?
Yeah.
What'd they look like?
A white man, and he was like, we just got a call in concerned about you having the babies in the basket. I said, okay, I'll put my mobile wrap back on. He was like, good, do that and you have a blessed day.
Also, the comments about the babies being extremely sunburnt, like clearly this mom doesn't have some sort of sustainable or consistent housing or shelter situation, or maybe being outside of that shelter is a better situation than being there, but it's just rough. Mom looks rough. Circumstances are rough. At this point, like the cops are being kind. It's either, I guess, EMS is back there as well, doing their due diligence to really kind of interview this mom and see what's going on. And the mom's cooperating. They made a statement earlier that she wasn't, so I'm not sure if something's going to escalate or what have you. I would assume that when family services gets there, it's going to become more of a situation. Nonetheless, just rough situation, but maybe mom's just talking a little too much. I think it's always good to be cooperative when law enforcement is at the scene, but yikes.
She's well taken care of. They got air. I shouldn't even take them out of air.
Control bigger seat, right there.
Can I hold my baby?
No, we're gonna just stand right out here for me. Stay out here for me, okay? Yeah.
As Officer Getz heads back to her car to see if any other patrol cars had been in the area, Blossom stops her.
Sir, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why are you taking my baby to the hospital and I don't have no transportation to pick him back up? I got bus money. I can get bus money or something.
Well, I think DCS is gonna come out here.
Huh?
I think DCS may be coming out here. Hold on a second.
After checking in her car, Getz doesn't hear from any other patrols in the area, but she does hear back from DCS, who have a couple of questions for her, prompting Officer Getz to join her fellow officers.
Well, DCS need to talk to her?
Yeah. Take care of the kids.
If they need to go, ET's still on that shot fire
That's
drive.
fine.
It's at this point that they arrest Blossom.
Take care of it.
243. If you need another 911 call, you can go ahead and disregard it.
Go ahead and turn around for me.
Yeah, if she's being arrested, we just heard the comment, they're going to read her rights. At this point, it's time to just shut up, stop talking. The situation's too far gone, and it's the professional services are having to step in now to care for the well-being of these children.
Or what?
I didn't do nothing wrong. Is it 99 or all 50? Okay. I didn't do nothing wrong. What am I getting locked up for?
Oh, right now it's going to be for child endangerment, okay?
For what?
Child endangerment.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Oh my God, I didn't do nothing wrong.
Such an unfortunate circumstance, which I know I've said a plethora of times because my heart does go out to her and these babies beyond. Yeah, it's not good. Charges like this, even with being arrested and charged with something of this nature, could have long-term effects on like the civil family law side of this. Right now, this is a criminal situation. It kind of sounds like the other biological parent, the biological father in this situation, is probably kind of going through similar circumstances as the mother here. It's kind of picking like, what is it, the best of two evils type thing for these children. So it does seem like this is the type of situation in which the state is going to step in and probably pursue legal custody of these children. And it's a situation where if that happens, I think as a collective whole, we kind of all understand the faults and downfalls of our foster system and things of that nature. And I think these children are just not going to have the best crack at life, or at least at the beginning. But let's see how this plays out.
Oh, maybe they're well taken care of, so they're going to get taken.
Well, there's going to be a case opened up and they're going to look into it, okay? We have DCF coming.
I am a mother.
DCF is not
I'm
coming.
a grandmother they can
All right,
ever have.
Okay, stop. Thank you.
I'm the best mother they can ever have. They're my
Relax.
first.
Okay, relax. Those are your first kids ever had?
Yes. I promise you, they're not in no danger, nothing.
Well, it's a little hot out here for them to be out here and you riding a bicycle out here, okay? Alright, do you have any drugs on you?
No, I don't do
Stick?
drugs.
Okay. Nothing that stick poke fraud me? Are you wearing a bra?
No,
You don't got nothing in here?
no.
We haven't put on a transport list. We're going to be a ride-in for an adult
Look at my baby stuff.
Like I said, DCS is probably going to be looking into all that.
Right.
They'll probably contact you.
Medical 11, medical
You wearing underwear?
We're going to be transported
You wearing any underwear?
to Riley.
Can I get a phone
No,
call?
we're not going to call anybody right
So you can let my mom know?
now. I'll let your mom know.
It's at this point dispatch gets in contact with Officer Getz with the information she requested regarding Blossom's priors, and what is said is shocking.
Go ahead.
Yikes.
She is confirmed negative. Regular ID card only. Currently suspended infraction.
Oh,
And
that event's gonna be mad about his
possession of
wife.
meth, 6 felony back in 2018.
Wow. 6 counts. Yeah, I was in Fresh Start. I just left the Fresh Start like a week ago.
Fresh Start, likely referring to the Fresh Start Recovery Center, is described as a family-focused residential addictions treatment program for mothers and their children, and is run by the Volunteers of America, likely the VOA Blossom was referencing earlier. However, this only confirms that Blossom might have had an addiction at one point, and that she sought treatment for the good of her pregnancy.
What you got in this bag just for your kids?
Yes, you can look in it.
Come over here. I'm going to put you in the car. It's hot outside, okay?
While in the car, Officer Getz asks the new mother some more questions.
You been arrested before?
Baby, thanking you. I'm on probation right now.
You're on probation right now?
Yes, ma'am.
There are conflicting news reports on what charges this probation was for, with some claiming it was for auto theft, and some claiming it was for a battery charge.
Will they not get my baby back?
Eventually.
21st bed call. And I'm probably going to transport to the hospital.
Well, it's how you're parenting right now, okay? That's the only issue we have right now.
What a big call.
I don't know. Like I said, DCS will have a case manager assigned to you, and they're going to figure all that stuff out. Okay?
Mom,
I'm sure you are.
I really am.
Okay.
She's very easy, right? Supervisor.
How old are those kids? 2 months old? Did you have your kids while you were in rehab?
Yes.
Just off screen to Officer Getz left, the two other officers are going through Blossom's backpack on the car's hood, and at this point, one holds up some soft baby books to the window.
Yeah, I read them books to them, especially the forgiveness book.
So you have driven around on the bicycle with them in those crates before. Is that correct?
No, I was on Fresh Start. They gave me bus pass.
See, and this is just a situation where mama doesn't know to just be quiet. She's clearly detained. She's not free to leave or move about as she wishes. She's arrested at this point, so she should just shut the up, quit answering questions like this, just kind of let the procedural side of this work itself out and wait till you get booked. And then at that point, I would start requesting for an attorney.
Why are you using your bus passes for?
Because I ran out.
They won't give you any more?
When I was at Fresh Start.
They wouldn't give you any more, though?
I'm not in the program anymore.
Can I give them kisses and tell them goodbye?
No. They're going to go to the hospital, okay?
After a while of sitting in the squad car in silence, Officer Getz asks Blossom who she can call to come pick up her bike and the remaining bottles of milk and cereal, as liquids cannot be taken to holding. Whose number Blossom gives is unclear, but the resulting phone call was, to put it mildly, very bizarre.
Hello?
Hey, they're taking the babies to the hospital because they said I was an unfit mother for having the babies in a basket and on the bike. And I'm going to jail, I guess. They got me in handcuffs. If I had a ride, you could come and get us.
Sit back, be quiet. Hi, this is Officer Getz. The children are going to be at Riley Hospital. DCS has been notified and they'll probably be down there, okay? As far as you need to come get this bicycle. Alright, just come get the bicycle.
Where is my baby?
They're going to be at Riley Hospital.
This sounds like it might be grandma, like mom's mom.
This is the grandma. Can I come and get him?
At Riley Hospital. You can meet DCS down there.
Oh my God.
Alright, thank you.
No, tell
Come get the bicycle at Just
Tell
Pizza.
baby daddy you can come and get the baby. Hey, you can go get the babies at Riley Hospital.
I got, here go Tabby right here.
Well,
Tabby.
yeah, the babies are gonna go down to.
Tabby, you guys can go
Hey,
pick up
stop
the
talking.
babies at Riley.
Where are you at?
I'm in the back of the police car, I guess. I didn't do nothing wrong. I was just out with them for 20 minutes.
This banter continues for another 2 minutes.
All right, we're about to walk down there.
All right, thanks, bye.
Bye-bye. Right down.
After hanging up, Officer Getz steps out of the car and loosens Blossom's handcuffs so she can sit more comfortably, then stands outside with the other 2 officers while waiting for the transport vehicle. After a while, Grandma arrives on the scene.
Real quick, I just wanted to say that Attorney Tom / Attorney Reacts content is now on Spotify. We just launched a partnered show, link in the description. Go check it out. Now, back to the video.
I'll deal with it. You going to watch your prisoner. What's going on?
I don't know what she's going
You
to
guys
jail for.
Boston McCall, Kobe.
What?
You guys arrested Boston McCall, Kobe.
Yeah, she's in here.
What's going on?
She's going to jail
What?
for neglect of a dependent.
And the babies as well.
Baby's going to Riley. They're going to be taking DCS custody.
And Glenn won't have them?
Yeah.
Nope.
Are the babies okay?
They got some wounds.
What kind of wound?
They got what?
They got some cuts and abrasions.
How?
Probably riding around in a milk crate from Prospect all the way over to here.
The mirror had
babies.
abrasions.
Yep.
Where at? On the face, on the body?
On their bodies, on their hands. One of the babies had 103-degree temperature. The other one had like 101.
At this point,
I've been trying really, really hard to stay neutral here, and my heart always goes out to any family in this type of situation. But man, these babies are innocent. They did not ask to be brought into this world, and they deserve so much better than what they're getting right now in this life. There's a lot going on with these kids, these babies.
transport arrives for Blossom and takes her off to the county jail, where she's eventually released, though is rearrested a few days later.
Shocker.
She was charged with 2 counts of child neglect and, in June of 2023, sentenced to 1 year in prison.
Wow.
There's no evidence she tested positive for any narcotics, and she was not charged with any drug-related offenses during this time.
Yeah, that was just a sad situation. Not as funny, not as much banter in this video, but just sometimes it's rough, especially when prostitution, criminal situation, drugs are involved. This is definitely going to ensue with a family law case on the civil side. I obviously wish her the best, but thanks you guys for tuning in on this one. Again, this is Attorney Reacts. Attorney Brooke here. If you liked this video or have any comments, drop that below, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Big verdict.